recording this. It says that we're recording, but I think I should stop and start again?
No, we're going. Let's go.
You sure? I can't see because I don't know. It says recording. All right, so we're in business. Okay, so let's go.
You were asking me about
DC. How you got into comedy.
How I got into comedy.
One of 14.
One of 14, but I got into comedy. I think that when you're in a family of that many siblings, we all, you there's a demand for attention. You want to be noticed, and the way that I got noticed was by imitating my mother, by being a class clown in school. The attention I got at home was, for the most part, felt strictly disciplinary. Like, I felt like there was everything I was doing at home warranted me getting in trouble, so it was all about discipline. But then at school, that was my place to release. That was my place to act out and try to find another form of attention, and I started finding it in form of laughter, by imitating the teacher, by imitating my mom, by telling stories about, my siblings peeing in the bed, and it's like, so that I found the performance art of it all to be very kind of fun and uplifting and healing in a way, because again,
and getting your voice in the
and
crowd,
getting my voice out there
in the crowd of
seriously
siblings.
When you have that many siblings, then you don't have a voice. You have sit on the steps and you're going to get in trouble. When you go to school and you have classmates that laugh and respond to you with laughter, it was very healing for me.
Okay, so when did you start seeing it as something that you could really do? Like you could really pursue?
In college, I played a lot of cards. I did. I gambled in school.
Uno.
No, more like Tunk. This 5-card game, Tunk.
Right.
We were gamblers in school. I was a degenerate. And I'll have a friend. His name is Aldine Pearson. I always give him credit for this because we would sit around bagging on each other. And during homecoming, he hosted went to the University of District of Columbia. Shout out to the Fibers. But he hosted the homecoming fashion show. And he took the jokes that we sat at the table and bagged on each other with up on stage and performed them. And then showed me how much he got paid for hosting that show.
Wow.
I was like, seriously, I got nailed. It's like, sign me up right. Yeah, I was like, no, sign me up for this. And I saw it as something that I should be paying more attention to and taking a little more seriously. And what I did was the following year, I put myself on a homecoming committee, and I booked at a young lady who was in one of my classes who told me she was going out with a comedian and said his name was Tony Woods. And so I was like, really? She was like, yeah, you should come out to the club and I'll ask him to put you on stage and blah, 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 blah. And so sure enough, what I did was I booked the homecoming show. I put Tony on the show. I booked a show that was James Stevens III, Tony Woods, a young man by the name of Dave Chappelle, Mark Curry, who was on Hanging with Mr. Cooper at the time, and another young man from my city named Martin Lawrence.
You booked this show?
I put that show together.
What year are we talking? That's like 80,
this was
87?
This was no.
90?
This was 90, 80, 89, 90, somewhere around there. So I put that show together, and then I put myself on it as the host. So I was like, you were the Diddy of comedy. Listen, if I host the show, then I'm going to meet these guys. I'll get the opportunity to introduce them, and that's what happened. And I built a relationship with everybody on the show because of that.
That's right.
And from there, again, this young lady told me you should come out to the club because Tony will put you on, and he did. And from that day forward, I built a relationship with Tony Woods, and he just helped me get out there. And from there, I was in my third year at UDC, and I was also in the Marine Corps Reserve.
Yes.
And I got snatched out of school to go over to Kuwait. Yeah, I got snatched out of college. Army man. No, I'm Marine.
Excuse me.
Don't make that mistake.
Marine, the water.
I was in the United States Marine Corps for 3 years, 3.5 years active, 4.5 reserve.
Wow.
With time on the ground in Kuwait, and I went into Kuwait City. So
Were you doing stand up while you were there?
While I was there, I was telling jokes. I wasn't necessarily doing stand up, but I was telling jokes for the sake of
all day to keep everybody's spirits up.
Yeah, to try to keep the spirits up and to try to keep from going crazy because it's very real. I mean, entertainment for troops is something that now I take very seriously because it's necessary. It's medicine. And I understand the medicine of it all, having been in that very heightened situation, you know. But while I was there, I had a situation that I went through that was like, to me, a end of life experience is what I call it, because it really was a point at which I thought, okay, this is it. I'm going to die right now.
Wow.
And so I said, after I did not die, because I'm here,
I
did not die. I said the thing that is, look, life can be over with like that. You know what I mean? I've carried bodies. I've seen, I've seen the worst. Oh yeah, I've seen the worst of the worst. A lot of people don't know it. I'm screwed up in the head, Chris.
I'm like, how do you keep? Because I talk with you, I deal with you.
I'm very fortunate in that.
You don't show that side. That tick boom.
There's no. Here's the thing. All of that is in me, but there's no tick boom. I've managed to emotionally take care of myself in a way that there's no tick boom.
Is that through the comedy?
There's through the comedy, and it's through being able to get my deal with my own emotions and feelings about it all.
Right.
But comedy is very much a large part of it.
Because there are brothers out here that have been through much less that make me nervous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but again, I've been willing to face my demons and address them and move forward.
How did you come to New York? Def Comedy Jam.
So when I got back, so here's the thing. When I got back from Kuwait, I said, you know what, life can be over with in a snap. The thing that is the X factor to me is that you're doing what you believe you are put here to do. Then to me, you have to go out and do what you believe you was put on earth to do. If you have a passion, if you believe in something, it's something that makes you happy. To me, there's no other choice. You have to go do that.
Right.
And that's what I did. I was like, okay, school is not what I really want to do. What I want to do is be on stage telling jokes. And immediately I turned my attention to New York City. And I got on Def Jam. And I did, when I did Def Comedy, I did a joke that quickly got me a lot of attention.
You can, by the way, you can check it out on YouTube.
They will not. I will challenge somebody to find that joke on YouTube.
Are you serious? It's not on YouTube?
None of my stuff is searchable.
Did you make sure of that? Did you?
I am not gonna say I make sure of that.
Because I can make.
If you can find it, if they can find it,
I have it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, if you can post it, that would be great. There's a lot of people that would like to see that joke.
Really?
It's a lot of people that